Welcome to Who Put This On, Season 9, Episode 42, where we watch Baylen Out Loud, Season 2, Episode 1, kinda Season 1, Episode 1. We'll get into that. And nothing better happened to my kid. I'm Chris Lorenz.
Poor Colin is sucking George Washington's dick. This is No Sam.
Where did little baby weenies come from? This is Max.
Those are all quotes from this week's show, but last week we watched The Last Woodsman. We pulled a poll up on YouTube and Twitter, and you guys voted it a top third show. Tell us what you thought about this week's show on Twitter and YouTube and wherever else you can find us. What was that show, Noah?
Yes. Following the journey of Baylen Dupree, a young woman living with Tourette syndrome, despite her daily challenges, Baylen, her family, and her long-term boyfriend aren't afraid to laugh and embrace the chaos that makes their everyday lives unique. That is Baylen Out Loud on HBO Max or Hulu.
Is it a TLC show?
Yes.
Feels a lot like a TLC show.
It's on a jabillion things. So like literally on Google, it says Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Philo, YouTube Premium, Sling, Roku, Discovery, Prime, YouTube. Like it's.
But to be clear, it premiered on TLC.
Yes.
Noah, what did you think about this show?
I think it's great that someone that might generally be pushed to like somewhat of the margin of society is like out and proud, and she's owning it, and she's living a full life, and like they kind of just show that, you know, despite what she has to manage, and which is a lot, she's crushing it. And so I give her a lot of credit. I think as a show, it's kind of whatever, but I think Baylen herself is like just quite impressive for putting it together.
That's what you thought about the show? Baylen's impressive.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'd say. Like, I mean, it's her show. Like, it's Baylen Out Loud. I don't know. What do you think, Christopher?
I'd say this show is milk toast. It's like not super it's like not super interesting, but there's some tidbits where you laugh because it's like actually funny. But like they're really stretching for content, and you're only on season 2, episode 1, which is what Noah and I watched. And Max watched a different episode, so we'll probably get some different opinions. But yeah, there seems a lot. Like for me, this would have been a great 20-minute show. 40 minutes was just too long.
Yeah.
It's a bit long.
So whoops, I watched S09E42, not S09E42. I'm sorry, I didn't know the show was older. I thought new show that we were being heavily advertised it on The Last Woodsman. Anyway, my impression is good for her. Her life isn't interesting enough to be a reality show, is my take.
Yeah.
She's a 21-year-old, lives with her parents. Yes, a minor disability or whatever. I don't know how you can have multiple seasons of 45-minute episodes about her.
Well, so one thing I looked up at, season 1 premiered January 2025. And it wraps up in, so these are tight. Like they are pumping these, or they just have a bunch of stuff in the bin, you know? But tight. Very tight.
So you see her living with her parents, and presumably she has a boyfriend. Spoiler alert for season 1, at the end she gets engaged to her boyfriend, and they move in together.
Colin Dooley.
And then season 2 starts off with them being engaged and living together. And this season on kind of shows them getting married, I guess, towards the end of it. I don't probably I assume the season 2 finale is them getting married.
I have spoiled for myself. They are now married.
Ooh, there
Okay.
you go. Good for them.
You on the socias?
No, I was on the Googles. Although, so S1E1 opens up with like her making or like recorded TikTok. So I wonder, like, does she have some pre-existing social media following, and that's why she got her own show? I assume so. I'm getting some nods from
Yes,
Noah.
that is exactly what happened. To be very clear.
So
Um,
this is in the like D'Amelio show cinematic universe, kind of.
yeah, she's leveraging her old media to cash in on old media.
Yeah. Yeah, so she has a bunch of TikToks, and so
Yeah,
she has Tourette's. That's her thing. We didn't even really talk about it yet. She has Tourette's and a bunch of other tics. Unclear how much is Tourette's versus other OCD things that she also does.
yeah,
And it's pretty much right out of South Park. This like her version of Tourette's, where she says really inappropriate things at weird times, and it's funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's funny.
yeah,
People probably watch her TikToks for the same reason. She's so
yeah. But just to put a pin, like she's got 11 million followers on TikTok, 2.5 mil on Instagram. Like that's pretty heavyweight puncher.
And at the premiere of S1E1, it was 10 mil. So she hasn't grown her audience that much from this, but it was already big.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, 10% growth in a year, not terrible. Um, you know, but yeah, she's not blowing past like 30, 40 million, but like extremely respectable, extremely like just an individual content creator, and to own her disability and put it out this way is incredible.
yeah. So I don't know, like, she's on the show, she's owning it. So I don't feel bad about laughing. And that's what I'm gonna go. I laughed at some of the things she said in the show, and considering she put herself on TikTok, you know,
Yeah. I don't think it's I don't think it's that bad. Like they would have cut it differently, right? Like she's a master content producer, right? Like this is her form, and so she's super aware of what she's putting out there and how she's editing it. You know, um,
all right.
that's cool.
So she's got four brothers and one younger sister. The brothers weren't really in the episode we saw. Um,
A
but
little
the
bit,
sister,
but not a lot. Yeah,
yeah, there's nothing really to talk about with the brothers. But the sister was in it. She also has OCD, and apparently she had like, in order to go to this alpaca farm. That was the episode. The episode is they go to the alpaca farm. She bakes a cake. That's 40 minutes of content. You
yeah.
know, it's just not nearly enough.
I
Like,
mean, there's also the storyline of them getting engaged and Colin being accepted. Like, I don't want to totally throw it under the bus, but yeah, in terms of 40-minute show worth of content and story arc, it needs a lot of help.
yeah. So the sister couldn't come because she has to fly, and all her OCD ticks makes flying difficult.
Yeah.
So that was her storyline. And you're right. The storyline with Colin and the dad had a storyline where the dad didn't give Colin the blessing to get married, um, and doesn't really give the show doesn't really dive into really what's going on there, because every interaction you have with Colin and the dad is like he was great for her, and like There's no real negativity and there's no negativity in the show at all. So it's very weird to have this kind of negative thing happen.
Yeah, definitely not negative. Yeah, Max, what did you watch? What'd you see?
I just have a dumb question.
Hmm.
How prevalent is this asking for permission from the family in modern America? I honestly don't know.
I think it depends on what side of the spectrum you're on. If
I'm
you're
in my
on
literal liberal bubble.
if you're in your liberal bubble, it's probably not as prevalent as the family with the cross on the wall, uh, heavily featured in the show kind of world.
I don't know. I think it depends on your relationship with like the other side's parents, right? Because it's like a thing, right? And so whether or not it's permission or more of like looking for
Heads
you
up.
to yeah, you know what I mean? Like I think there's like a spectrum there,
I
but I
think
think it'd be weird not to like
see Noah's totally in this. He's totally all about asking for permission.
I think so. Like again, I
Yeah.
don't know if it's permission or just being like, "Hey, I'm doing this. Do you want to be involved some way?" You know what I mean? Like
What does that mean? Why would you have to tell them before you ask them to get married if you're just saying, "Hey, I'm marrying your child"?
maybe they want them to like jump out of the street and say, "Congratulations," like something like that.
This is the most Noah thing of all time.
What are you talking about? That's very common. That is
It is not. It's
extremely
common to ask for permission. It's not common to be like, "Hey, yo, dad, I'm marrying your daughter. Suck it if you don't care. Suck it whether you like it or not."
That's exactly how Noah would phrase it, to be clear.
To be clear, that is true. I mean, that's how I phrase most of my
Well, that's what you're
things.
saying. You're just saying like, "Hey, I'm marrying your daughter." Whatever. I don't care if you care. Like, the whole point is to get permission from the parent, from the dad, because he has like some sort of opinion that somehow matters.
Yeah, I'm just
And now you're
saying.
making it
And
all liberal, nimbly bimbly.
no, I didn't. Max set that premise up.
No,
To be
you
clear,
are making it liberal, nimbly bimbly.
how are you? Roll the tape back. Roll the tape back.
You are. You're like,
Max,
well,
the
I'm just
premise.
gonna tell him he doesn't really have any say in his daughter's life, but I'm not gonna ask him. I'm just gonna tell him, but so he can be involved. Like, what is this? You either ask for permission or you don't. You don't like.
I I
There's
I
no
kind
middle.
of get where Noah's coming from if it were phrased right. Like,
I don't get it.
I'm sure there's some way to do it. Anyway, so little happens in the show, whichever episode you watch, that these are the interesting things to talk about.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the only thing to talk about.
I don't know.
And
I'm
the
just
last
gonna
thing
pick your bone here because I feel offended that you're making me feel like I teed up the premise. I was answering the question.
I just want to say that like the definition of conservative is to keep like like values of like previous generations, and like I'd say if you were asking for permission, that's a conservative thing to do. It's not like a modern thing to do. Like it's not like a woman's rights kind of like I want to rule my own life. I'm going to marry whoever I want to marry versus like I'm going to marry whoever my dad says I can marry kind of
Yeah.
situation.
No, I'm on. Yeah, I'm on the same page.
Yeah. Which, that's where we land on that situation. Let's see. They go to this alpaca farm and she is so hyped to see these alpacas. She made me hyped to see these alpacas.
Yeah.
She was like so happy about these alpacas.
Yeah. Let's give a shout out to Ever After Alpaca Farm LLC in Broad Run, Virginia.
Shout out. You want to sponsor our podcast?
Yeah, we'll get Alpaca Farm sponsors. I'll take it.
That's funny. So yeah, so she has a bunch of like weird Tourette's situation going on. she like pretty much says everyone is sucking a dick at some point in this with her whole family there, which was for everyone watching was very uncomfortable. But like for a family with somebody that has this kind of Tourette's, you feel like it should be kind of normal, right?
Yeah, her family kind of talks about it in the first episode, saying, we kind of got to laugh with her at some point. Yeah.
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 I mean, it is extreme though. To your earlier point, like it does feel like South Park Tourette's. It does not feel real. There's a lot online, like it is real, but it's just so unusual. It's like everything's about a dick. Like what?
Yeah, Christina said she couldn't watch the show because she doesn't believe it. She just doesn't believe
Hmm,
it.
interesting.
But if you the Tourette's like Association of America or whatever has claimed it as real, and it says that Baylen is an inspiration. And I'm gonna go with the experts here on this one. Um, is she
Right.
hamming it up? Is she making some of these up? I don't know. Who can say? But she definitely looks like she's got some weird tics going on that I don't think you'd make up.
I agree. Yeah, it does have you at the like you're just guessing a lot. You're guessing a lot. Say that.
I mean, I feel like you just got to buy in or not. If you're guessing whether it's real or not, then like you're just taking yourself out of the show.
No, I mean, how do I phrase it? Like, I agree. I do believe it's real, but just that it's so absurd that you're like, but I don't know. There's like a shred in your mind, maybe a shred. But
Max, what do you think?
I have no opinions, guys.
no.
Okay.
On this night of Hanukkah, you have no
what
opinions.
what night is it? No.
Numero tres.
Where's your menorahs, guys? I don't see the menorahs.
Uh, you can sort of see it on the table behind me.
Oh, there it
This,
is. I
this is
see
a
it.
great
It's
content
great
for an
for audio listeners.
audio medium.
Yeah, you can go to my
Um,
Instagram handle and see them. Noah's. Check it out. Check it out.
what else happens? She goes. The other thing they do in this show is we get to see her go grocery shopping while she baking the cake. So exciting! So exciting. She has anxiety and she starts cursing a storm up. She says something really rude to the person at the cash register, but I didn't write it down.
No, I didn't catch that. Yeah, but like just the grocery store brings out a lot of ticks for her. It seems like when she's has a lot of decisions to make, or a lot of choices, it brings out her ticks, and so it's a very difficult spot for her. Which, yeah, I mean, I want to. Someone one of you mentioned her like a minor disability. Like I don't know if this is that minor. Now she's not a paraplegic, but like I would say at least it's moderate. Like definitely in the middle.
That's valid. Yeah. Like, she says she can't go through a grocery store without touching everything, and sometimes like stuff falls on the ground. Like, that's not minor. It's a very intense compulsion.
Yeah.
Who said it was minor?
I may have said it was minor earlier.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's her disability is tough. I feel like using it to be a TikTok star seems like a great way to deal with that. To make money, like working as like in the public facing seems kind of difficult. With what she's got going on. So I don't know what kind of jobs are available to somebody with this kind of disability. Probably some sort of like data input, or I don't know,
I was thinking
like
similarly. Yeah,
like
like
put it
mechanical.
like delivering pizzas, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, actually, driving might be verboten.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know what the rules on
yeah,
that are.
yeah. I mean, it just seems unsafe.
She
Like
could be a
she,
cook. She could be a cook. I don't know.
I think she did. I think she disproved that.
She just, well, what do you mean? She baked a cake from scratch. I, in my life, have never baked a cake from scratch.
Yes, she got it done, but it was also equivalent to like a major accomplishment. Not to
She
discredit
is
it, but
22. She's 22. I feel like that is a major accomplishment for a 22-year-old.
yeah, but I think it's for different reasons.
If I made a cake tomorrow from scratch, that'd be an accomplishment. But if I did that 20 years ago, that would be a major accomplishment. I
Okay,
have never made a box cake,
Chris.
then to just jump right into making a whole cake.
Chris, does your body force you to sometimes throw silverware in the middle of making a cake?
I'm
Because
trying to
they
equivalent my
mentioned
life
this
to her
in
life, okay?
S09E42.
I'm just trying to connect with her in her show, okay?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I do think you're right. Like that data input, or even like software engineering, but like self-contained is like a powerhouse coder. Like like why
Powerhouse.
not?
Powerhouse coder. She couldn't be a regular coder. She needs to be a powerhouse.
Yeah, powerhouse.
Let's see what else. She has Layla. Her friend comes over, um,
They
and
met on a friend app.
she besmirches buttermilk.
You
She says
smirch it.
it's
Don't
disgusting.
don't besmirch buttermilk. That shit's good.
And
They claim they had 5 hours to make a cake. I feel like that's a long time to make a cake, and she was struggling.
you that's the rationale to be a cook.
You know, she can do it. She did it.
She can do a lot. Like, dude, it is not easy to get 11 million followers. Like, she knows how to get stuff done, regardless of what it is. Like,
Should we have a
she
competition to see who can get 11 million followers first?
she knows how to cook. I'll say that.
She knows how to, uh, I don't know, create some interesting videos. One thing I absolutely hated about this show, absolutely hated, pretty much ruined the show for me, is that every commercial break, which I didn't have commercials, so it was very annoying. They would do like a this coming up, and then they would like cut right to the next thing, and it would be the same thing. So I'd be
Ooh,
watching the thing twice, and it would be
that's
like really annoying. I really detest this. I thought we were past this.
Yeah, awful. Nobody's doing
that,
that anymore
wow.
except
So
them.
it's really fascinating. I pay for no ads on HBO. None of that shit.
I pay for no ads. Were you just not paying attention?
Maybe.
Hey, at least he watched the right episode.
Maybe. I feel like I didn't because I'm usually
Like
yeah,
you
or maybe
didn't
I
get
just
annoyed at the marriage counseling talk like 18 times because it was like,
oh
oh, we're going to
yeah.
talk about marriage counseling,
Yeah.
commercial break. We're going to talk about marriage counseling. You know, another scene. Oh, we're going to talk about marriage counseling. We're going to talk about marriage counseling. We're going to talk about marriage counseling. I'm like, God damn it. No, like, oh my God.
Max, have you ever done marriage counseling?
I've never been married, and I've never performed marriage counseling, so no.
You've
Hmm.
never performed it.
Well,
Max, I would
that's the
love for
thing.
you to perform marriage counseling. I
Yeah,
have
it's
been informed by my partner to not talk about my marriage counseling.
I did do couples counseling in a previous relationship, and it brought us closer because we both hated the therapist so much.
I remember this. I do remember this. Yeah, early on in my current relationship, I was really into Armchair Expert. Do you guys know that podcast?
No,
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
It's like it is very It's like a top 10 podcast. It's super mass
We
mainstream.
know you love supermass things.
Super mass. So anyway, it's Dax Shepard. It's his podcast, and he's married to Kristen Bell, right? So Hollywood couple. But they talked about often how 3 months into their relationship, as like preemptiveness, they started going to like couples counseling. Like nothing was wrong, but it was like this is gonna just help build a stronger foundation. I always found that interesting. Like I just never heard of anyone discuss it like that. I'm like, oh, that's cool, and I always aspired to that, but never took action. I thought that was neat.
So getting married in a Greek church, we did marriage counseling. It was fine. I don't think it's like the way these people bring it up is probably not the correct thing. I mean, like, realistically, you can advise people to go to marriage counseling because you can get all on the same page. Like, do you want kids? Who's going to do the finances? Blah, 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 blah. It's not about do you love them enough? Like, that's not what marriage counseling should be for. I guess it could be, but I don't know. They mention it, and like the two of them kind of shut down about marriage counseling, and that was like the end of the episode. But they brought it up 18 times.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was. So this episode did inform me. Like, yeah, it's definitely more of like there are basically new responsibilities when two become one, and you need to like either like there's certain things you don't want to talk about after the fact, and so I was like, oh, that seems very practical. It's very useful.
Max, anything interesting happened in your episode?
Honestly, truly, not a whole hell of a lot. It's just like kind of meeting them, getting to know what her thing looks like. A therapist comes and they do like CBIT therapy, which is, hold on, comprehensive behavioral intervention for ticks. Her
Yeah,
brother,
I've heard of CBT.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
Her brother has a birthday where he wishes for his sister to get better with her ticks and new sunglasses. And that's kind of the gist of S09E42. I have a question for you. Why are alpacas such an integral part of this wedding?
It's like it. It's just like a bucket list thing. Like
What?
just kind of. Yeah.
She wants alpacas at her wedding.
If I could get like penguins at my wedding, that would be kind of cool.
Same thing.
Probably inhuman.
But she likes alpacas. She likes alpacas. Apparently, alpacas spit at you. It's a thing.
Yeah. Llamas more so. Alpacas definitely.
Interesting.
I didn't know. It looked kind of fun to go feed the alpacas and pet them, and
yeah.
I don't know what you do with alpacas. Can you milk alpacas? I've never heard anyone eating alpacas.
No, I've heard of like the fur.
Yeah, it's mostly the fur.
Because it's a domesticated animal, right?
Yeah.
So like, it's gotta be useful for something.
Largely the fur.
Like I have a niece that's really into otters, so like, hanging out with otters is probably on her bucket list at some point.
Yeah, otters seem really fun. Or not sea lions, right? Sea lions are fun.
I don't know. There's sea otters. What other otters are there? Ground otters, flying otters.
That'd be a good kids book. Like,
what kind of otters are there?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I was reading some Dr. Seuss books to my kid, and one of them is just like rhymes, but he made up all the rhymes. It was like ladle with zadle. You're like,
oh yeah,
what is this?
No. But Dr. Seuss goes off the rails. It's very fun, but it is extremely off the rails.
Yeah, I like off the rails, so I'm into it. But I'm just like, this book is about rhyming, but you just made up all the rhymes. Like, I can do that.
Yeah, well, they're made up, but they also like they feel correct. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's like an elegant term for that, but
Yeah, English is weird. It's got a lot of secret rules that you don't know. I'm sure it follows a lot of the secret rules. Whereas like Green Eggs and Ham apparently is a book made with the 50 most common English words, and that's it. And that's kind of what makes it special. It's like somebody what did somebody bet him he couldn't do it, so then he made Green Eggs and Ham. There you go.
but
Some
ham is definitely not one of the most common words.
I don't know. I don't know, Noah. That's what I was told.
I'm just
You can
saying.
argue with the internet. Don't argue with me.
Oh, that's why I got the corner. What do you think we
The
do
point
in
of
the
this
corner?
podcast is to argue, Chris.
We argue about who put it on. Like,
Tell us what you think about asking father for permission to get married.
Papa, papa.
Let us know at who put this on.
so
Zach,
I got two things I got to talk about. So one, in this episode that we watch, Max, she has many ticks, but one tick, and she needs to extinguish it. Like it's just too boiling inside of her. Is to punch her fiance in the ball sack.
oh, I forgot about
Oh,
that.
I did not experience that one.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that it's like it gives you like a
I
little
mean,
thing like that. Like really.
Noah, maybe he's into it.
Maybe. I mean,
Is
he's
that
married.
like you think that's one of those made up ones?
No, I'm not trying to insinuate that any of this is made up.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. None of it's made up, but it's one of these things that puts like really. Uh, Other one, I don't know if you guys noticed, her engagement ring is gigantic. I don't know if you noticed that.
They
It's
got
like the size
TLC
of
money, bud.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like the size of a peanut M&M. Like,
That's chunky.
yeah, it's
Maybe
very.
it's cubic zirconium.
That's what I was thinking. I wanted to look it up, or like, even as a lab diamond, like that would still
Most
run you.
people most people get lab diamonds.
Oh, really? Is that
Lab
most people
diamonds
do?
are so good now.
Yeah.
There's no
Oh,
reason there's no
I
reason to get
I agree. Yeah,
there's no reason not to get one.
I'm in the same boat. Like our situation was a little bit different. Like we had I ended up getting like a diamond, but I fully agree. If we didn't have like anything to reconcile, like uh lab diamond, totally.
Can't believe you supported those miners in Zimbabwe.
I don't know where
Those
it came
poor
from.
child miners in Zimbabwe.
Maybe it came from Montana. I have no idea.
Doesn't matter, Noah. Tisk tisk. Who's the worst human being, and why is it Noah for buying a blood diamond?
Wow, insinuations flying. How do you know your lab did not come from a lab of children?
Came from a blood lab.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
went to a Quest Diagnostics and got a diamonds.
they they employ children at the lab that makes the diamonds. All right. Drinking rules. Obviously, every tick, take a drink.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need any more rules other than that.
Yeah.
Every time a line is repeated from the previous coming up next, take a drink.
Oh, just
Mm.
punch yourself in the face.
S1E1 did not have this issue for what it's worth.
Oh, this is terrible. The third time it happened, I was like about to shut the show off. I'm like so annoyed.
Mm.
Noah, you have a drinking rule for us?
Yeah. So one thing we didn't talk about is like there's a lot of family units in this. There's the parents, there's the brothers, the sisters, the fiance. I'm sure there's more, and they also go into a lot of the like half the family has some uh, mental, like minor to major side effect, like anxiety, depression, OCD, and whatever. So anytime it's one of the other families, you take a drink of your side drink because it's a side character.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, your laundry.
Oh, you could hear it. It's such a pleasant.
I wish I was able to program my own little jingle.
It's so long. It's still.
All right. Would this show be better as a Quibi TikTok? I
Yeah,
argue it's better as a TikTok. Follower on
absolutely.
TikTok.
I think the jury is not out on this. She has 11 million TikTok followers. It is answered.
It's answered. TikTok.
Yeah,
Got it.
just nothing. Maybe this person's life is interesting in 1 minute chunks, but certainly not 45-minute chunks.
All right. So we do a rating system where we rate this show compared to other reality shows. We put it in a top, middle, and bottom third bucket. Max, what do you got for me?
Bottom third, middle of the bottom. I was bored.
I'm also gonna put this in the bottom, mainly I think because of this coming on stuff. I think it was milk toast. It was fine, but the coming up thing was really annoying to me. Like I don't need to hear the same thing over and over again. And when your plot points are so boring and I hear it multiple times, I get even more, instead of bored, I just get angry. Uh like you've passed the line of me just checking out. Now I'm just angry. So you gotta go at the bottom. Noah, what do you got for us?
Yeah, so I'm not sure where I fall in the milk and the toast, but in the bottom, it should be middle of the bottom to your point. But I'm just like, I, just think Baylen should get a lot more credit than that, and so it's still in the bottom, but top of the bottom because she's doing something that is very difficult to do. And regardless of the show being bad, I still think we should applaud that. So bottom, top of the bottom.
We're not comparing people's triumphs or like, you know, tribulations against, we're comparing shows against shows here. But
It should.
you know
I
what?
gotta
You
have
know what?
my own.
It's your ratings. You can do whatever you want.
Right. My
Whatever
ratings
you
are
want.
very inconsistent, and so gotta just roll with it.
Do we have to introduce a new ranking for how heartwarming the show is?
Yeah. How America is this show? What's our sob story?
Ooh,
I mean, the boyfriend works for the military, so pretty America.
Oh
yeah,
yeah. He's like that was on this coming on the season was like some drama about his job.
yeah, dude's like Mr. America. I mean, I think we'd have to go back to the Dallas Cowboy cheerleader show, and that is like full America.
Top of the top America.
Yeah, and
That's
then
up.
everything is like a point zero to a 0.99 America.
What would be so you have one side is Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. What's the other side?
Point zero?
Oh,
Like well,
um,
Terrace House?
if you are the one.
I was thinking that four in a bed.
You know, I gotta tell you guys,
Sure.
as a bit, I opened up the Tubi app on my TV today. The first
As a
option, four in a bed.
Oh man.
as a bit. I mean, four in a bed's pretty good because it's like there's not a it's not a competition really.
It's wholesome, it's British, they're not really about making money. Like there's nothing American about it, you know?
I mean, it is about advertising your Airbnb though, so
That it, yeah,
that's pretty American.
that is pretty American. That is true.
So I will have to think about it. Tell us what you think about this show at Who Put This On, and tell us what you think about marriage counseling and asking the dad for permission. We need to know what the American people think, or worldwide, wherever you're listening.
Yeah.
As for next week, we're going to do a little Christmas in July, in December, and watched Wrapped, which is a QVC show. First QVC show
Wow.
on the pod.
Man, so good.
Little Christmas, in July, in December for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. QVC Plus and HSN Plus have announced Wrapped.
Who
What?
the hell is subscribing to QVC Plus?
That's what I was wondering. I didn't know that existed. Now I'm just so curious. Like,
I better not to sign up for any of this shit.
oh, you're definitely
I'm not watching it if I have to pay a dime.
No, you don't have to pay, but you'll get your 7-day free trial. You know?
Okay, all right. I'll do
I
that.
mean, to be clear, I honestly have no clue, but
Like we're gonna pivot if I have to pay for this.
Okay,
Yeah.
good news. I opened it up. It seems like I get a full 25-minute episode. No bullshit, no nothing. It is already
Whoa.
advertising to me what she's wearing.
nice.
Full 25-minute episode. Great.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these 40-minute boring.
I gotta say, I opened up plus.qvc.com. Very nice website. Like they have live video and it's snappy. The site's responsive. Like there's a lot going on in this webpage and it's fast.
Puts Facebook to shame, right?
Puts everything to shame. What are you talking about?
All right. Now we do shout outs.
Wikipedia doesn't go as fast as this. And they got videos and images. Like they're moving.
Wikipedia?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, Wikipedia is a nonprofit. They're not making any money. There's no ads on it. QVC is all about the money.
Y'all
It's
subscribe
going to be as
to.
fast as possible.
What, Max?
Are you guys
like Amazon? It's just like Amazon. The faster, the more you're likely to spend money. That's how it works. Anyway,
Wait,
shout outs.
No.
Oh,
Max
no.
Adana Baylen.
I was just going to say, are you guys subscribed to Wikipedia Plus?
I am glad we went back for that.
Okay.
That sounds worth
All
it.
right. Shout outs of other stuff we watch.
No shout outs. We have to guess how quick I watched this.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that. Sorry. I missed it. Noah, you can go first.
Yeah. So if Max had the ability to make this go faster, he would have gone faster. But for some technical reason, casting, the app, whatever else, this is a 1x show, unfortunately. But if he could have, he would have done it at 1.75.
I think since he reminded us about the question, I think it's a 2xer. I think it's a 2xer. I'm going to go with 2x.
I watched it in a browser, so I had very granular tweaking. She talks pretty fast, so 1.7.
Ooh, winner.
Nice.
Chicken dinner.
Man.
And by the way, I don't subscribe to Price is Right rules. That's bullshit. And you should feel wrong.
I think Price is Right should die.
I mean,
are you saying Drew Carey should die? Or?
No, just the concept.
Are they still pumping them out every day?
It's not
way.
every day. They air them every day, but I don't think they'll throw repeats and stuff in there. They're not like they don't make 300 or what is it, 52 times 5 episodes a year.
Yeah.
What I can tell you is that my mom records them and watches them later.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I just found out, maybe this is why your mom is so into it. Do you know that Adam Sandler was a producer of The Price is Right for like 10 years?
Nope.
So interesting.
That is interesting.
It's the same Adam Sandler?
I thought it was, and now I confirmed it is not.
Wow, I'm glad I asked that clarifying question.
So the
Sorry, it's so funny.
well, to me, this is a real tricky one. Um, so because I was looking at the Wikipedia for Price is Right, it says Adam Sandler. He's a director for directed for a few years, producer, and like what? And then so I put in Adam Sandler Price is Right. There's an Adam Sandler who's a longtime producer and director for The Price is Right, um, and host like Drew Carey. The actor Adam Sandler famously fought Bob Barker in his movie Happy Gilmore, and then I stopped reading. But then it says, but the actor show's producer is a different person with the same name. So hey, pays to read.
Should have asked AI. They would have made it up for you.
Nah, I need a premium plan.
All right. So Noah and I watched the new Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man. I enjoyed it. It was good. I don't think it's as good as Knives Out, the OG. I also think murder mysteries aren't as novel as they were in 20 whenever that show first movie came out. So I thought it was a good movie, but the novelty isn't what it used to be. So I give it 3.5 out of 5.
Ooh, harsh. Harsh.
I feel like that's a good rating. Like a 3 out of 5 movie is like
Yeah,
you're
solid.
good, but it's not like I'm not really recommending it. 3.5 is like if you like Knives Out, you'll like this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. There's something here where like 7 out of 10 feels good, but 3.5 out of 5
it's
does
the
not feel good.
same.
That's why I'm saying this. But like, for some reason, it's hard to square. I don't know why 7 out of 10 feels good, but 3.5 out of 5 does not.
I don't
I
know
don't know
what
what
to
to say.
tell you. I rate
Yeah,
out of 5.
yeah, I get it. I get it. I do think 7 out of 10 is appropriate. Yeah,
Yeah, if you're looking at like an 8 out of 10 movie, like that's a good
yeah,
movie.
yeah. No, it's an enjoyable watch, but you have to be into the genre.
That's exactly what I think of about a 3 and a 5. 3.5
Yeah,
out of 5.
no, I think you nailed it. Yeah.
Noah, any other shout outs you want to give?
Um, I'm listening to 1929. The book about the crash in 1929. Going pretty well. Just interesting to hear about the time and what it's all about. Spoiler: the economy went bad.
Oh, shocking.
Wow, you had to
Hmm.
read a book to learn that? This is like when
Listen,
somebody spoiled Passion of the Christ for me.
yeah, listen, Max, listen to it. You know,
Inflation and affordability are just liberal lies. So don't listen to this book either.
well, that's what I heard. It's deflation. Deflation. So
Oh yeah. Well, if inflation is a lie, then wouldn't deflation also be a lie?
it's all lies. What is money,
Um,
man? What is money?
Max, any? Uh,
Yeah, two things. Three things? I don't know. I never saw what's the Christmas movie? It's a Wonderful Life or whatever. 50s, black and
Ooh,
white.
yeah,
yeah,
Is that what it's called?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Never saw that until Sunday. Great movie.
yeah. We're good.
Uh,
Is that the like one where they take Santa to
no Santa
they
in
like
this
sue
movie.
Santa?
No, that's Miracle on 34th Street.
Okay. It's a Wonderful Life is like they do a bunch of like skits and stuff. So
Nope. No, it's a guy who keeps trying to do good for his community, but keeps getting fucked over. Needs to be inspired by an angel to not kill himself.
okay.
Yeah, there's that. I listened to a good audiobook, The Tainted Cup by Robert Bennett Jackson or Robert Jackson Bennett. I don't know. It's kind of a low fantasy murder mystery. It's like a murder mystery first. And the magic in this world is all genetic engineering fueled by blood of giant monsters. It was a fun read, and you can use your Spotify premium 15-hour listening thing to listen to it. I rather enjoyed it. I played 30 minutes of Blue Prince. Have you played Blue Prince, Chris?
No.
It's a puzzle game. I played it just before podcast. Interesting so far.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Wait,
can
before
what?
wait, no, we got to just bookend Mox's Spotify bit. Sign up with the promo code WPTO at spotify.com/WPTO.
Whoa.
You can find us on Who Put This On Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. And tell us what you thought about this show. You can email us questions and suggestions at whoputthison@gmail.com. We'll see you guys next time.